Nobody knows this about me. And honestly, for a long time, I didn't want anyone to know. On the outside, I smile, I post, I talk, I motivate, I show up. But behind the screen, behind the confidence, there's a version of me that almost gave up. Yes, I said it. Nobody knows how many nights I've stared at the ceiling questioning everything. Nobody knows how many times I doubted my own dreams. Nobody knows how many times I felt behind in life, while everyone else looked like they were winning. And maybe you feel that too. We live in a world where everyone posts their highlights, success, smiles, achievements. But nobody posts the breakdowns, the silent tears, the fear of not being enough. Here's the truth nobody knows about me. I overthink. I replay conversations in my head. I question my decisions. I wonder if I'm doing enough. I ask myself, what if I fail? What if I'm not meant for this? What if I'm just dreaming too big? And sometimes, that voice gets loud. But hear what nobody sees. I still show up. Even when I'm scared. Even when I feel unprepared. Even when my mind tells me to quit. Because deep inside, there's something stronger than fear. There's a fire. Nobody knows how hard I've fought silent battles. Battles with self-doubt. Battles with comparison. Battles with patience. There were moments I felt invisible. Moments I felt stuck. Moments I thought maybe life forgot about me. But life didn't forget. It was building me. Every delay was shaping me. Every rejection was redirecting me. Every struggle was strengthening me. Nobody knows this about me. I've failed more times than I can count. Not once. Not twice. Many times. Ideas that didn't work. Plans that collapsed. Opportunities that slipped away. But failure didn't destroy me. It revealed me. It showed me how strong I actually am. It forced me to grow. It forced me to evolve. And here's the most personal truth. There were days I didn't feel motivated. Days I felt tired emotionally, not physically. Days I questioned my purpose. But I kept going anyway. Because motivation is temporary. Discipline is powerful. Belief is everything. Nobody knows how much I've sacrificed. Comfort. Certainty. Validation. I chose growth over approval. I chose progress over perfection. I chose becoming over complaining. And let me tell you something powerful. The person you see today is not the person I was 1 year ago. I've changed. I've matured. I've healed in silence. Nobody knows how much healing I've done quietly. Healing from past disappointments. Healing from people who misunderstood me. Healing from my own unrealistic expectations. And healing is not glamorous. It's messy. It's uncomfortable. It's lonely. But it's worth it. Here's something nobody talks about. Sometimes the strongest people are the ones fighting battles nobody can see. The calm ones. The quiet ones. The ones who say, I'm fine and keep moving. That used to be me. I used to hide my struggles because I thought vulnerability was weakness. But now I understand something powerful. Vulnerability is strength. Being honest is strength. Admitting fear is strength. Saying I'm still figuring it out is strength. Nobody knows this about me. I'm still becoming. I don't have everything figured out. I don't wake up confident every single day. I don't always feel unstoppable. But I'm committed. Committed to growth. Committed to my vision. Committed to becoming the best version of myself. And if you're listening to this right now, maybe you feel unseen too. Maybe you feel like nobody understands your journey. Maybe you feel like your efforts go unnoticed. Maybe you feel like giving up. Don't. Because the chapter you're in right now is not the whole story. The struggle you're facing right now is not your final identity. Nobody knows how close you are to your breakthrough. Sometimes the hardest phase comes right before the biggest transformation. Think about it. Before a diamond shines, it faces pressure. Before a butterfly flies, it struggles in the cocoon. Before sunrise, it's darkest. Maybe your darkness is just preparation. Nobody knows this about me. I decided to stop waiting for perfect conditions. I stopped waiting to feel ready. I stopped waiting for approval. I stopped waiting for confidence. I started before I felt prepared. And that changed everything. Confidence doesn't come before action. It comes because of action. Clarity doesn't come before starting. It comes from starting. If you're waiting for a sign, this is it. If you're waiting for permission, you already have it. If you're waiting for the right time is now. Nobody knows how many times I restarted. Restarted my mindset. Restarted my habits. Restarted my goals. And there is no shame in restarting. There is power in not quitting. Read that again in your heart. There is power in not quitting. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be persistent. You don't need to be fearless. You need to move despite fear. Nobody knows this about me. I used to compare my chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20. And that comparison almost stole my joy. But now I focus on my lane, my pace, my progress. Because growth is personal. Your timeline is yours. Your journey is yours. Your story is yours. And the most powerful part, it's still being written. Maybe one day people will say, "Wow, you're so lucky. Wow, you're so confident. Wow, you make it look easy." And I'll smile. Because nobody will know the nights, the doubts, the discipline, the inner wars. But I will know. And that's enough. If this message touched something inside you, that's not coincidence. It means you're in a transition. It means you're evolving. It means you're waking up. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not incapable. You are growing. And growth is uncomfortable. But comfort never created greatness. Nobody knows this about me. I believe in myself now more than ever. Not because I'm perfect. Not because I've arrived. But because I survived. And if I survived my worst days, I can create my best ones. So here's my message to you. Your hidden struggles are building hidden strength. Your silent work will create loud results. Your consistency will create confidence. Your belief will create reality. And one day, people will see the success. But only you will know the story. If you like this message, please share it with your friends and relatives. Someone out there needs to hear this today. Remember, nobody knows this about you either. The battles you've fought, the courage you've shown, the growth you've achieved. But that doesn't make it less real. Keep going. Keep growing. Keep believing. Your story is powerful. And it's only getting started. If you felt this in your heart, send it to your friends or family. Let's grow together.